Welcome back to our Select series. I'm Ryan Bodenhausen. I'm here with Joe Myers, and we're here to talk to you about some different mating options for one of our most popular bulls to come back on the Growth Fund daughters. I'll obviously start with maybe one of the most easy choices, and that's using hometown on those. And Joe, could you maybe elaborate a little more on that as to why we think that's an ideal mating?
Yeah, the Growth Fund cattle have exceeded in many areas, and most of our customers are extremely pleased with the type and kind, the performance of those cattle. If we're going to say there's a place that we can help that bull and his females at, it would be to add some marbling to there, maybe a little bit in terms of the $M, the index, and the points that build that. So in our mind, when you think of growth funds, we've got all the phenotype and power we need. So if you're going to add those carcass traits, hometown's an excellent choice for that. I think they very much complement each other in a phenotype standpoint and their EPD profiles. I think another new bull, fairly new bull in our lineup is Dual Threat. That could also fit into that same category and add that marbling component to it. And I think Growth Fund is that bull that's going to put the power and the depth, that we've been seeing in those cattle.
What do you think about using Tahoe on some of these Growth Fund heifers?
Yeah, Tahoe's an easy choice in our lineup. I mean, those cattle have worked. It's just solid. Both those bulls, very solid in terms of their production and kind. It does double up the upward in that line, but many of our customers have been successful with that in the past. As much as we marketed way up, we've seen people run that upward line a couple of times and have good success with that. So I think Tahoe is a viable option there. I think they fit phenotypically, they fit numerically. That would work really well.
Well, we talked about several really proven options, but I know another bull that you're pretty high on about the future of moving on.
Yeah.
What do you think about that option?
Moving on's I think one of our true up-and-coming sires. We have big hopes for that bull to remain a heifer bull, starting out at a very high CED and has one of those EPD profiles that's just almost bulletproof. The first babies are coming now. They look really good and have been born easy. I seen some this past Saturday. Is the first group I'd got to see, and even in terms of a calf that's 30 days old, you could see that really nice look and nice structure to him. Moving on, when he was purchased, was very complete. Maybe on the moderate side when he was purchased, but I seen him again here recently. And that bull took a little bit of spurt in growth. I think he's going to be a bull that will surprise people of how much length of front, length of spine they get, and in a very good structural package. So we have big hopes for him to use on virgin heifers. So I think he's a great bull in the potential of our lineup.
Well, and I think that's, as you can see from the list of bulls that we put together, Growth Fund offers a lot of options. The daughters do in the ways that you can mate them, whether it's a little more phenotype oriented or if you need to correct the EPDs a little bit. There's several options there.
Yeah. I think a lot of our customers use Growth Fund for that growth. When he was first being used in the AI business, there was tremendous amount of growth, and there still is. And so, you see cattle of him that exceed his EPD profile, but a whole lot of them are setting in a real balanced position. But the component I think probably the next step people will look for will be the marbling, and we just named some bulls that ought to knock that out of the park.